Okay, this is an odd time, but it's my free time. So I've been wanting to do this. You may have seen, if you follow me on my personal page, you may have seen, what's going on with my shirt? Okay, you may have seen in my stories, me and Lily doing updates with this new way of that I'm doing goal setting. And I thought I would come on and actually, we talked about goals to kick off the year, right? And believe it or not, hey Sarah, we are in the last 3 months of 2021. And so now is the best time for you to take a look at what goals did you set in the beginning of the year, and where are you at currently, and what can you do to adjust, and what are some new or different ways that you could use to motivate yourself. So this is something that can be used in many, many different ways. And I'm going to talk it through both like how I use it and then some ideas I had of how you could use it as well. Okay. So what this is in within like my business that I run. Okay. I have three different things that I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on building a team, which is my stickies up here. I'm focusing on adding new customers, and then I'm focusing on what is my team doing as far as production goes. Okay. So as I get new customers, as I get new team members, as we build in production, and that's actually, I was going to, pulling this up so that I can take a look. We start to pull down stickies. Okay. Now, I have adjusted this a couple different ways. So I am going for a really, really big goal. Okay. Which involves a lot of volume. Okay. The biggest volume I will have ever produced in any business that I've ever been a part of. Okay. So it's a really big goal. So last month and this month, I divided it by thousands. Now, if you're someone that likes to see that snowball effect, you need that action in order to just give you that win and that feel good. I would recommend, if you're doing something like this, that you break it down smaller. That maybe you go by 500s instead of by thousands, because the bigger it is, the more you have to do in order before you can take a sticky down. Okay. If you've ever done, I don't, if you've heard of Dave Ramsey from a financial standpoint, he always talks about, you go after your smallest debt first so that you get that quick win. Then you go to the next biggest. And that's kind of counterintuitive to other financial advice where they say pay off your biggest debt first because then you're paying less interest overall, right? But those small wins are really important for gaining momentum. Okay. So I'm going to leave it like this again this month. When we hit it, amazing. If we don't hit it, then I will probably adjust how I visualize it so that it helps with the following months. Okay. And that's something else that's really important when it comes to goal setting is that I don't I have a goal, right? But if I don't hit that goal, I'm just going to move my goal post to a different date. I'm not going to change the goal because there's a reason I have that goal and I'm going to keep working towards it no matter what. I just might have to adjust the goalpost. Okay. So anything that you have that can be broken down, you can use a visualization like this. So let's say that you have a goal of debt payoff, okay? And let's say you have three different debts you're working towards, okay? You could put those in different colored stickies and you could take those down, okay? Let's say you want to read so many books in the next 3 months, okay? You have books in one color. Then let's say your next goal is that you're going to work out, so you're going to exercise or do movement of any kind for so many days per month. You're going to put that in a different color. So this can really be used in any way in order to break something down that has any sort of like numerical value, really. Okay. The other thing, though, that I really enjoy about this, okay, is this section. Okay. So this is our gratitude wall, and this has evolved over the months that we've done this. This is being thankful and showing gratitude for anyone involved in helping you with this goal. Okay. So in this situation, it could be people that are making purchases. Maybe it's someone who shared a post for you. They helped you in your business by sharing a post to their timeline. Maybe it's someone who invited people to a group that you're running. Maybe if you're working on debt, It's someone that helped you earn, a little bit extra money, and that money ended up going towards your debt. So you could be thankful for that. Maybe you're thankful for your kids for helping you stay on track with your goals, or a best friend, or a husband who did something extra around the house that then allowed you to work on your goals. This can be whatever you want it to be. But the important thing of it is that as you work towards whatever the goal is, you are constantly thankful for that which is helping you along the way. Maybe it's not a person. Maybe you read a Bible verse, and you were grateful on that day that that Bible verse came into your life. Put it on your gratitude wall. Maybe you were thankful that you got a phone call, or anything. Maybe you woke up and you were grateful for sunshine and you needed sunshine that day. Then write the date and write sunshine. And then when you go back to take a look at the end of the month or mid month or whenever it is, as to how you're doing on your goals, and maybe you're where you want to be, maybe you're not where you want to be, maybe you're ahead of where you want to be or where you thought you would be, right? But no matter where you are in your goals, you're going to have this section to look at to remind you of how it is you are getting there. And no matter where you are, behind, at, like on pace or ahead, that's going to reignite and put you in a place of a positive mindset, versus if you're just looking at this, and this is where I'm at right now. Okay, this is where I'm at right now towards my goals on the 7th of the month. Okay, not where I want to be. Okay, but I haven't been good about updating this, and that's why I'm coming on here, is because I actually spent a lot of time today focusing on gratitude, because this has just been a tough week for me. It's been a tough emotional week, and by focusing on this, I was a and I focus on that regularly, but I really noticed today I was much more intentional about it. And by being intentional here, it it just put me at peace with everything else. And so this, to me, is actually the most important part of the goal setting board, and this is just a little extra. Okay, so in case you've seen this in my stories, in case you need a way to visualize, I have it on a cork board. You can put it, we don't have, so this is all barn wood in here, so nothing really sticks well to it. I didn't want to put it on the windows because we have spiders, and I don't know, just gonna, so this works for me. But if you've got, a dry erase board that you can put it on, if you've got windows, if you've got, if everything's in the house and you want to be able to see it in the house, you put it on a wall or a refrigerator, or something like that, somewhere where you're going to see it every single day. That's what's most important. It needs to be somewhere that you're going to see it every single day, because that's going to be that daily reminder of what you're doing, what you're working towards. Okay, so again, just one way that you can work to visualize your goals instead of just looking at them in written words, and help you kind of physically do something to help you reach those goals as well.